Hello everyone, my name is Genma and welcome back to part 2 of this part of the eye scaling color change tutorial. And this is the part where this is going to be the VTF edit and how to implement it into Source Filmmaker. So we're going to open the VTFEDIT here. And you can see that it's kind of blank right now and there's nothing. We're going to go to File, Import, and we're going to go to the desktop here because that's where our file location is. And we're going to go back to the original eyes tutorial. And you're going to open up Twilight's eyes. And we're going to open left. And you can see that all the files are here of the TGA. And we're going to click and scroll down here with the middle mouse wheel and hold shift and click again. And open. And here in the VTF options, we want to have the normal format of DTX T1, and we have the alpha format of DTX T5. The texture type should be animated texture. The resize should be nearest power of 2. The resize filter should be 0. Sharpen filter 0. You want to clamp this to 1024 and the maximum height of 1024. You also want to put the mid-maps of the generated mid-maps. The mid-map filter is going to be 0, and the sharpen filter is going to be none. Also right here, none as well. And the generate map is going to be unchecked. So the resize, clamp, and the mid-maps are going to be all checked. Nothing have to worry about the advance or the resources here. And you're just going to press OK. You're going to have to wait for a moment and just let it load. There is 60 frames in the file itself. So it's going to take some time for the skin to actually load into the VTFEDIT and compiling it all together. Alright, so it's come back up. It took about a minute for me to compile the VTF file to compile here. And you can see there's a play button here. We actually want to click the no level detail and the no middable mid-map. And that's just from the original eyes. I'm just following what the original eyes had as well. The point and everything else was in the beginning to make sure that the texture is the best quality it can when transferring into Source Filmmaker. So we're going to press play. And you can see the eyes do scale. And trust me, this is not as slow in Source Filmmaker. It's just has a hard time reading the file. And I'm recording at the same time. So it's probably eating some of my resources right now. So I'm actually going to stop this right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to save as. And we're going to go to the eye tutorial here. We're going to go back to eye tutorial, which is on your desktop. Hopefully it's on your desktop. And we're going to put it in the user mod, materials, models, VN MLP, Twilight Sparkle. I had this all set up for the demonstration purpose. And we are going to place this on the people underscore left VTF. And we are going to save. And we are going to replace. And we're going to say yes. Alright, there it goes. Like I said, my computer's a little bit slow. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do that for the other two ones, just in case if you want to use the skins of the medium and the small. So what we're going to do is import again. We're going to go back to the original eye tutorial. We're going to go to Twilight's eyes. We are going to the left, and we are going to search down here to 29. And 29 is the medium frame because this frame starts at 0. So 29 is going to be our 30th frame, and we're going to open that up. All the settings should be the same: point, none, and press OK. And then you're going to do that for the no level of detail and the no minimal mid-map. You're going to click over here, save as, and we're going to go back to the Twilight, the user mod, materials, models, VN, Twilight, and do that for the medium left eye. And we're going to say save and replace. And we just repeat this process. It just keeps going. So we're going to just import back to Twilight's eyes, left, and we're going to go down to the last frame here, which is 59. Okay. Yeah, this is all real time. This is nothing time-lapsed or anything, and this is basically the way that I had to do it. So I'm going to save as, and I'm going back to original eyes, user mod, materials, models, BNT, and then here's the small. Okay, so that's done, and the left eye should be all finished. And what we're gonna do is find where your Steam file is. So I am going to go here into my computer. We are going to go into my second drive, because that's where my Steam folder is located. Wherever your Steam folder is located, that's where you're gonna go. So I'm gonna go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Source Filmmaker, Game, and we're gonna scroll down, and there you can see user mod. And as you can see in the original iTutorial folder, you see user mods already set up here. And that's because I've already set up the path to where Twilight Sparkle's materials are. So I am going to just copy user mod over here. I'm going to copy, and we are going to just paste. And it's going to replace any of the left textures that I've done, not the right ones, because I didn't modify any of those. And it's going to ask you confirm the replacement. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to do this for all current items. I'm going to say yes again. I am going to do it for the next conflicts, and copy and replace. And now it should show Twilight's eyes in Source Filmmaker, and it should read in Source Filmmaker. So I'm going to actually close this out, and we're going to actually open Source Filmmaker. I'm going to say no. Alright, so now we're here in the Source Filmmaker, and we're just going to create a new scene. We're just going to create a test. I'm just going to call it test, and it's the SFM scene. We're going to call it, we're going to leave it at 24 frames. Actually, I'm going to test it. I already have a file named test, so I'm going to name it test 12. I'm going to create this. Alright, I got no map, and I'm going to load a map here. We're going to call this stage big, because I like using stage big as a test canvas or test map. I'm just going to let it load here. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now we're going to just open up Twilight's model here again, and we're going to create an animation set for the new model. And I am going to type Twilight. I already had it in there, but I'm going to go down here to Twilight's Enhance Ponies. Everything is on DA, like I said, for the texture, the enhanced ponies, all the models for that. So, and as you can see the difference between Twilight's old eye and the new eye. So I'm just gonna go in here and just straighten out her, and you just want to pull this back out. Alright, so you can see this is the left eye. Here's the left eye. This is the one that we just put into the material files, and here's the old eye. And you can see that the old eye is a little bit brighter, and the newer one is a little bit darker here. So I hope this tutorial helps you in putting material files in your Source Filmmaker. If you have any questions or anything that you need help with, just leave a comment down below, or just look at my DA page and with the texture files and everything. So thank you guys sticking by. I know this is pretty dry stuff, but if for anyone that wants to learn how to do this stuff, by all means watch through all of it. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.